Actually thin a dwarf out now. That's great. Oh! Triple 8? Is it gonna happen? Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Magic! Oh my. Wait, we're good to do it, right? 37 here. Yeah, initiative. Oh my.
Not your lucky day.
Oh crap. Whoa. Oh my god. I think Ignis my new favorite card. She's Louise. Any last words? Straight up. Man, I was trying to time it so hard the whole match too. These are good together as a finish.
The best feathers are from hens.
Get rid of yours. Wow. That was high value. How big's the owl though? Oh. Oh, let's go.
There's a great deal to
Maybe Igni will be a bit dodgy for us. Depends if they go Henselt now with Foltest Pride. Where they're gonna play that.
You want peace? Fight for it.
They played it back row. Yep. Good, good, good. Nice.
Rebirth.
Great swing, man. It's massive.
Parting spirit, what need ye to flee this world ever free?
We're gonna kill Henselt and the soldier back there now.
Sharpen the bolts, boys. Not your lucky day.
That's how we get it done. Calculated. Just follow that cooldown, baby. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next goal is to reach 10,000 subs. We're almost there, and I really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. So for today, I have come around to another Renfrey build. This time, it's Renfrey with the movement archetype. Leader ability that we're utilizing is Guerilla Tactics. With the order, we get to move a unit to the other row. If it's an enemy, we do damage by 2. If it's an ally, we get to boost by 2. We have triple charge. What I'd say about our leader is that it can work quite well if we use it on Gezras to keep resetting him every time he moves to the melee row to continue to boost our ranged row. But also this leader is nice to deal with any row locked units the opponent may have. Maybe something like Keltalis, for example. So as much as possible, you're going to try to utilize your leader. Best save for round 2 or 3. Crystal Skull is the stratagem that we're utilizing. This allows us to boost an ally unit by 4. Give it fail. This is because we have a number of engines in our deck. So when we go first, round 1, whatever Saskia pulls out for us, we can give it Crystal Skull. Good targets for Crystal Skull most of the time would be the Sentry unit. Outside of that, you definitely have Cat Witcher and this Dryad to consider. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strat for this deck. So to begin with, I have one Wagenberg in here. So obviously because we're playing Renfri and because we're playing Saskia, this deck is formulated in a certain way. For Saskia, I've gone with Wagenberg just for an extra category, extra tag. But Wagenberg's actually got a bit of synergy with some of the cards in our deck. It's not a card that we necessarily search for, but what we can do with Wagenberg is we'll go over its ability first. Barricade. So as long as this has armor, at the end of your turn, give 1 armor to adjacent units. So because we're playing Dwarf Berserker and Pyrotechnician, we can actually play Wagenberg in combination with these cards. Make them play for greater value. Keep Dwarf Berserker going as a consistent engine and give Pyrotechnician further defense with more armor, so it won't self-damage as much when played. So, as I said, Wagenberg typically wouldn't search for it, but you could use it round 1, I guess. For Graveyard Control, we have Squirrel. Squirrel's pretty good at the moment, especially against Sove decks, where they replay Sove. But you can target an Echo card, let's say. And so the ability of Squirrel is that you simply get to banish a card from your opponent's graveyard. Keep it on you as you need it. Then we have Double Dwarf Berserker. Barricade. At the end of your turn, damage self by 1, then damage a random enemy unit by 1. Don't play this until your opponent has a unit on their side of the board, obviously. Don't use this as a proactive play. I kind of like to use these dwarfs round 1 to help gain round control. And then we've got Double Dryad. Dryads are best played together, these two. They have a very good synergy together. Every allied turn, on turn end, move to the rightmost spot on this row, then boost an allied unit to the left by 1. So if you just have these two alone, they could really carry you during a match. But obviously they play great when you have sentry units down, because when they move, sentry units will give them boost as well. So with the majority of our bronzes, what I'd really suggest is that we can search to have 1 copy in hand, and then 1 of each copy in deck. Because we're playing Saskia, let Saskia thin out those copies. So not bad to play 1. Hold on to 1 of them. The second you see the other one played out by Saskia, or you have 2, then play them together. We have Pella just to help with removing statuses. Maybe if one of our units gets poisoned or locked, we can remove those statuses. If opponent has resilience, defender units, we can also remove those with Pella. We're running Double Pyrotechnician as well. Just fits with Saskia. Good filler here. Also has synergy with Barnabas, so that's why I've got so many dwarfs. So with Pyrotechnician, damage a random enemy unit and self by 4 can give us a bit of extra control. Cat Witcher. At the end of your turn, move self to the other row. Damage a random enemy unit on the opposite row by 1. Adrenaline 3, damaged by 2. So this card's value will increase as we have less cards in our hand. And once again, you can play 1 round 1, save the other for later. As a filler at 5 provision cost, this was what I thought was one of the best cards I could find for our build, considering how it is. So we have this card here. It's got Veil, and it's Symbiosis, but disregard Symbiosis. I really just have this in here because it offers us a bit of extra reach with the control. Damage of 2, maybe we can synergize that with Leader. Maybe we can use that to set up Ignis. There's a few different ways to utilize this. So play it anytime you like, really, this card. Double Sentries, really good in the movement package. We're looking to play this range throw. Whenever an allied unit moves, boost it by 1. It's typically a great proactive play for us into a round. Play this first, and then we want to play our other movements out, like the Cat Witcher and the Dryads. For some more thinning and tempo, Renfri's Gang. We've met the condition to reach the deploy. What it does is it just summons the other copy of self to the same row that it's played on. So we can obviously use Renfri Gang round 1 in some instances if it makes sense. Could be pretty good to save it for round 2 to push for a bleed as well. It's nice tempo. Then we have Trent Boar. We are running a number of units that synergize with this, being the Dryads. So as you can see here, deploy, gain Zeal if you control a Dryad. So what we want to do is hold Boar until there's a Dryad on the board. And we're looking to play at ranged row because on ranged, move self to the melee row, damage an enemy unit by 2 of our choice, cooldown 1. We can use leader to reset the Trent Boar in some cases, but typically I wouldn't, but we can do that. And I like to use this round 1. I feel it's nice then. Because we're running so many different tags, I threw in Barnabas here. I think it's good value at 8 provision cost. Boost an allied elf, dwarf, and dryad unit by 3. Barnabas definitely does seem consistent to be played with Saskia. But outside of that, over the course of a long round or whatever round it may be, because we've got so many different tags, we could still get some value out of Barnabas. So you'll obviously be targeting Berserkers, Pyrotechnician, the Matrons, Guardian. We even have Fegus to consider here. Can be played anytime. Triss Butterflies is a consistency card for us. We're going to play this ranged draw. Shuffle a card from your hand into your deck. Draw a unit of your choice, boosted by 3. I like to use Triss round 1 to find Saskia if I missed her. Outside of that, we can utilize Triss also to fix bricks like Renfri's Gang. Maybe we pull a card we don't need like Squirrel, Wagenberg, Pillar at some point. But usually I just like to use Triss round 1 just to find our higher costed important cards that you see basically above her. All those cards there. We have Fegus as a defender to give protection to Gezras and all the units that we're going to be boosting when playing Gezras. Nice thing is that the defender has an order ability to move itself. And we just play it proactively into round 2 or 3 when playing Gezras as an opener. For Tall Punish in this build, I went with Geralt Ignis, something different. Usually I've been going with Jotun. So some things to consider. On deploy, destroy the highest power units on an enemy row with a total of 35 or more power. Initiative, destroy the highest power units on an enemy row with a total of 20 or more power instead. So be very careful to calculate the points on your opponent's row. Make sure you play it at the right time. If you mess up the point calculation, this will play for nothing. Obviously, you have a bricked Igni. Igni can be a little tricky in short round situations. You got to be careful. You got to know your opponent's deck well if they're going to have enough points. But typically, it's nice to play out when you're certain there's going to be a lot of points that the opponent will have. Usually, we just use this as a last say option at the end of the match, and we can utilize Leader to help set up Igni as well. Maybe make some units the same power, get a big burn. We have Rune Mage just for consistency with Renfri's abilities that we can create. For the rest of the game, you'll create effects show you 5 options instead of 3. Create and play a Runestone. To be honest with you all, I usually like going for the Nilfgaard Runestone because it offers control, which is pretty good. But if not, you could go Morana Runestone. Utilize that to get some more synergies with our movement package and maybe make Barnabas a bit more consistent if you're lacking some categories for Barnabas. Rune Mage could feel good to be played around 2 or 3, I'd say. And Gezras. We are looking to play Gezras for Adrenaline 3. And basically, when we play Gezras for Adrenaline 3, instead of damaging when he's on the melee row, a unit by 1, and boosting a unit on our range row by 1, he'll damage the entire melee row of the opponents and boost the entire ranged row of ours. So we're definitely just saving him for that time. And this card would come out round 2 or 3, as I explained, behind Defender in particular. Very strong card of our deck. Then we have Saskia. Saskia is a way to help us get round control round 1. That's when we want to play her. She has immunity. She can't be manually targeted. We've met the condition for her, enough categories for a deploy to work. When we deploy her, she's just going to bring a Scoia'tael category that we don't control on the board to the board. And will continue to do so after every 3 turns have elapsed. So maximize Saskia's timer. Let her thin out as many Scoia'tael categories as possible. And then once she thins them, you can play the same category down, okay? And then to conclude, we've got Renfri. Ultra strong card, this one. Really been enjoying playing Renfri. I find I've been getting some of the highest scores right now for a long time creating Renfri builds. And in this build, the idea of Renfri is that we can utilize her quite flexibly. I do like the fact that we can just get more control in our deck by playing her. So I like to search for Curse of Pride, Curse of Wrath, and then play something out like split 6 damage randomly, or boost the lowest powered unit to 10. You also may wish to consider Curse of Greed, because we can create an extra unit on the range row through Lamp Jin, the stratagem that we can create. So that makes Gezras a bit better too. We can save Renfrey for short round 3 after bleeding round 2, or just 2-0 the opponent, use it round 2. It's up to you. Make sure you utilize your leader ability completely before playing Renfrey, or she wipes it out. You lose your charges. So now that I've covered the list, let me explain how to execute strategy for this deck. If we're versing an engine-based deck and they're not control heavy, we can definitely just go long round 3. We can do that if you want, that's fine. If it's a control deck, try to bleed, I'd suggest that. So depending on what kind of a deck you're versing, anyway, cards to play round 1 can be a combination of Saskia, Range Throw, and then just play your bronzes out. You know, Dwarf Berserker, Dryad, Pyrotechnician, Cat Witcher, this card, Sentry. Use the Boar, maybe Barnabas. Should be enough to get you round control into round 2, 2-0 if you want. Or take it for the long round 3, whatever you want to do. Basically, the following play would consist of playing Fegus. We start stacking our units range throw, and then we can play Renfrey's Gang, gives us good tempo, more points for Gezras to boost, set up the Sentry units, set up the Cat Witcher, play Gezras out, start getting a lot of row boosting, play Rune Mage before you play Renfrey. Rune Mage gives us extra control potential. Search for control option with Renfrey, and then final say at the end of the match, you've got Geralt Ignis to wipe out your opponent's tallest unit. So I hope you enjoy the following matches, and thanks very much for your time and support. Reckless Flurry. Probably a Sove deck. You can go like that. Well, that's good to counter Sove, so it doesn't get replayed. They go on first. Maybe they have Coral. Coral to open up with. Yo, what's up, Pasta? Good to see you. At least I have Igni to counter Sove, you know. That's good for us. We definitely need some way to access that card. It's either that or Yerden, I guess. For this kind of a build. Berserk 3, destroy self. Maybe we can get to it. Yo, what's up, Goth? How are you? Thanks very much, Death Star, for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Don't be sorry. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Yo, this person's on a mission. Should try to boost it up.
This will shoot through.
Only very briefly because, you know, it's like very, very late for me at that time. I saw Pieball's match. We lose it. What are they got in there? Berserk. I think I want to save these for tempo for next round. All of these are good to save for later. We'll just spend one of these.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Yeah, true. They were doing everything in their power to remove it, huh? I think it's kind of good in a way that we can make him spend double charge. That's great. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks a lot for your time today. Appreciate it as always. Just enjoy my long black coffee here. That's how I usually start my day. Just woke up not too long ago. You go back. Okay, cool. We have Ignis to counter Sove this round. And then into next week it's Squirrel. I think that's a good line. Right.
Boss doesn't like you.
Maybe they just go Junod for that charge.
Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale or two.
Still didn't find a rune mage, huh? No. What the hell? What is this play? Oh my god. So they're on 8:26.
Any last words?
Can I squirrel it now? That's my idea, like kill it off and squirrel it. I hope they can't bring it back right now. Oh, maybe you're right. It'd be so good if they pass now. Oh, we can kill it. Yeah. They didn't replay. That's so good. Nice. It worked. Not bad. Very good for us. Oh, wow. Yo, what's up, dog? How are you? Good to see you, my friends. What's up, Sung? Good, how about you? What's going on? I think we play Sentry Unit next. Oh, right. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think I gotta do this.
Fighting me is like snogging a hedgehog's ass.
I think we get Russ.
Goddess protect you from all evil.
Hit that. Hit the armor. Close.
No point in showing mercy.
They have to pass. Oh, they're still going.
Scoia'tael and Shay.
That's good. A lock? Oh man. Really? Crap.
They used to call me Shrine. Wanna know why?
But if I use that now, I think... From your hand. I think we just do it like this. Let's go on full control. Yo, Zeros, what's good? How are you? Yeah, no problem, my friends. Tris. I mean, we're really just counting on leader here, I think. That's not bad. Should I pull Barnabas then?
How can I help?
Good thing is that they can't play Sove. Because if they could, we'd be screwed now. But that's why it's good to have Squirrel on you, I guess. Yeah, no problem, Zeros, all good. Cool. Thanks for supporting me either way. We'll go the Dwarf and finish up Barnabas. And then we'll just use this as a big slam at the end. Raging. Do you guys think we got it, or? Oh, they couldn't utilize Compass properly either. So good. Just survives.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Aaron died, but they got no unit. They can just do damage. They got no units, man, to boost. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's a good win. That's great. Play that to counter Necrorat.
A wee hint. Dunny jiggle this.
Wow, really? You think they misplayed it a bit? If they click tree after playing bird. Right. Okay then.
Just
Oh, all of these are nice to have now. We on fire, baby. Alright, let's go.
Hold the line. Joel. Blastana!
Let's see if we can get some more magic Igni moments. That's probably one of the most satisfying Ignis I've gotten so far. Wow. What do you guys think is better, Igni or Jörden? Like, what's the pros and cons, really? Yeah, true, Tigger. Cusento or Dozen deck? Did they just release Vamps?
Style. That's right.
Okay.
I like fighting with style.
Igni eliminates cards. Yeah. Let's take both of them. Wow. We're going all out then. We're going super toxic, eh? Is that considered toxic if we do Igni and Jörden in one deck? I don't know. What's everyone's thoughts? Play that. Set up early, right? Like I said, I usually go Jörden. That's usually been my choice. It's a bit more costly too. One provision. Whoa, whoa. Opponent. Please take it easy on me. Double sentry, Gang's good for a bit of a push. Okay, man. Maybe we do it.
Kayadmel and Shay.
Man, they're really going for it. Oh.
Heard about Troydam Ultimatum? Together! A pleasure to bleed you.
Still going? God. It would be toxic. More easy to play? Yeah, it is. Jörden's nuts. Yes, true. Exactly. But most people anticipate it now, man. Whoa, Renfreezer.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Good old Geralt. The one that what about the one that destroys a unit 9 and above power? What's everyone's thoughts on it? What provision costs that? Is that 10? Were they? Oh yeah, they just went for the...
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
Alright, this gave us some tempo now. Absolutely incredible. They pushed me so hard, man. Are we just safe for like a long round against this deck? I mean, we think quite well here. Probably is. Probably just a long round because we've got Final Say. Regis Reborn. We got full leader still. We can use leader to counter Nekarat. That's actually really good value for them, isn't it? Yep, good cards, good cards. Yes. That's it. Dwarf. Dryad. No elf. Are they searching for a vamp card? Wow, Incubus for Fleta, is it? Yeah, they'll go Fleta and bring back Gang from me. That's actually pretty good.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
No? Went for Garcane? Kind of a little bit surprised, to be honest. They decided to go about it like that. At least 6 power.
Do you honestly think you can catch me? You fool.
Yo, what's up, Dub? Misplay? I don't know. Because Garcane was an engine too, but better for them to go the other.
Too slow.
Games are going pretty good. The assassination, yeah. Just a little bit out of range, huh? All right, maybe it's rent-free. No.
You're all the same.
Oh, that's great value for us. Wow. We're gonna kill that with rent-free.
They used to call me Shrine. Wanna know why?
Same thing, I guess. I'm happy with that. Guys, rest time.
We didn't take the mutation process. We improved.
Play the dwarf next.
Your deepest, darkest dreams, I can make them real.
Blood! Blood!
On the right? Why? Did I misplay? On the right. To get a extra boost or something, was it? On Cat Witcher. Okay, yeah. Like, played here, this goes back first, you mean? Yeah, you're probably right. Missed it. Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Can't reach it, eh? Unless they use leader back there.
Not your lucky day.
Wow, they went greedy. They went greedy, man.
Any last words?
Should have known better. I think they would have got me if they didn't do that. Wow. See, like, Jörden would be really good against knights. We have Triss. Yeah, you can catch it on my YouTube channel. I'll be releasing it there shortly. You'll see it as my next upload.
Long live, etc.
I'll release a complete guide. Ard? I used to play Ard in movement.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of clowns?
Get rid of that. Very bad? Really? Why do you think? Because of Yerden? So that's infused now? Yeah, for sure. Come check us out on Discord. It'd be nice to have you there with us. Please join.
You heard about Tridam Ultimatum?
Opponent's going to try to set up Vandergrift resilience with this, my call.
First, you must learn to fletch.
Wow, that's really good to get out here. What? Really? That's so good to get out because that's very strong with to play into it. We can get the kill on it with Yerden. Maybe it's going to put us in a good spot. I don't know. Because a lot of points dumped into that. So we need for Barnabas, Dwarf, Dryad, Elf. Should we do it? Maybe. Let's see. We play Ignis there, I think. And it may put us in a good spot. Got the initiative. It's got vitality.
Watery tart. I'll show you.
This has got the infusion. Thanks a lot for the follow. I really appreciate it. Nocturne, deal. How you going today?
this over with.
Lay down, my lady. I shall be with you shortly.
Yeah, it's Baptiste. Go ahead, feel it.
I mean, it's gonna climb, isn't it? 8. 6. It's gonna climb. Yeah. It will climb anyway.
Don't retreat! Damn it!
The realm of the living severs your chain. Abandon now your mortal stain.
Didn't need to play it there. Hand looks bad for them.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves, dwarves, pixies even.
Trailing by a lot of points. Yeah, bad hand. I think we're going all in.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Damn it.
Cat Witcher carrying. Yep, that's it. 2,500, come on. Let's go 2,500, friends. Let's go. Go, 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 go. We can do this.